I'm going to show you, in this video, I'm going to show you how to play the product game. So I have my good friend Ted Bieber here, and you don't see this part, but off camera, Ted and I are going to play rock, paper, scissors to see who goes first. Rock, paper, scissors, okay. And he won, so he's going to go first. And the word product, we've talked about this before, but it means the answer to a multiplication problem. And down here, you have the factors 1 through 9. And so you just need, and actually on the back side of here is all the directions, but I'm just going to walk you through that right now. So you need 2 paper clips. We don't have paper clips, so we're going to use caps. And you are going to pick one of the factors 1 through 9 and put your pen cap down on next to that factor, so like right here or something. So which
5.
5. So he's going to put his pen cap on 5. And he can put it really anywhere below, above, on, top of. And then I can choose any factor I want. If I want, I can also choose 5. So if I do 5 and he does 5, then we're both on 5. That's why it kind of works better with paper clips, because they take up less space. Doesn't matter. And then normally you'll do this with pencil, or you could even use your, like if you have what is that game, Connect 4, or if you have checkers, you could use 2 different kind of markers. So we'll just play with pen because we're not going to reuse this one, but again and again if we use pencil. So since I chose 5, now I get 25. And now the goal is to try and get 4 in a row. So I could go 4 this way, 4 this way, 4 down, 4 over. And we're only moving 1 cap at a time. So now it's Ted's turn. He can move either cap and he can move it anywhere on the factors 1 through 9.
So I was green, right?
Doesn't matter which color. You can choose either cap.
1, 2, 2.
2. So 2 times 5 is, let's do it this way so we can see him. 2 times 5 is
10.
10. And so Ted will in 10. And again, his goal is to try and get 4 in a row. 4 diagonal, 4 down, 4 across, 4 this way. Okay, and now it's my turn. I can only move 1. And I also kind of want to try to maybe block him. Why don't I choose 5 times 6 is 30, and now 4 in the row. And now it's Ted's turn. He can move 1 of the caps only 1 cap at a time. Don't think too hard, Ted. We don't want this video to be super long.
I was 7.
Okay, 5 times 7 is
35.
35, and so we want to find that someplace that's on the game board. Okay, right here, good. And he's working towards that diagonal. There's T. And again, you could use different kind of markers here. Now it's my turn. Oh, cool. 7 times 4 is 28.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Okay, now it's your turn.
Well, I don't want to choose 9 because that would make it so you might be able to get the 27.
Oh.
And so I'm going to choose 8.
8. 4 times 8 is 32. There's Ted going for a little block action. And darn it, I really wanted that 27. I was hoping you would get the 21 so that I could get the 27. Okay, well, you get the idea here. So we can keep going on and on like this until somebody wins. Probably for our friendship's sake, we should call it a truce.
It was a tie.
It was a tie. But if you do use pencil at this point, you know, once somebody wins, you could erase. The winner could go first or something, because really you notice you don't have an advantage if you go first. Really, you have an advantage if you go second, right? So you like want to let the person go first.
Could be.
And anyway, this is how you play the product game. And in addition to the product game, it's really important. Ted and I were just talking about the importance of memorizing times tables. So I give this out in all my classes. And I suggest strongly that students learn their times tables by heart. It just makes doing math a lot easier. In the 16 years that I've taught math, I've learned that the students who seem to be the most confident with math tend to have these memorized. And the analogy I make is like you wouldn't be expected to read if you didn't know your ABCs. It would make it really hard to read. And it's the same thing with math. Math is just so much about patterns. In another video that I just made, and I'll post as well, I was talking about the divisibility rules and much about patterns, and looking for patterns when you do the times tables can also help you figure out, well, which ones do you know really well and which ones do you still need to work on. And then another strategy, of course, could be playing games like Game 24, the product game, making flashcards, of course, all of those things to build up your number sense and math fact knowledge. That's it.